At the heart of Scrum is the sprint. Sprints are short time boxes during which the team turns product backlog items into working product. That is, they take an idea and implement it. All of your sprints should be of the same length. Any length you choose is fine, up to a month. You don't want to do 6 weeks or 2-month sprints. That's just too long. Nearly all teams choose a sprint length that is a multiple of weeks: 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 4 weeks. You won't find a lot of teams choosing to do 3-day sprints. That just makes it too hard to feel the rhythm of a sprint. And that rhythm is important. The course you're watching is part of our Agile Skills video library. It includes full courses on writing better user stories, estimating, running retrospectives, fixing common Scrum team problems, and more. In fact, it brings together all 8 of our on-demand courses, normally $474 for just $99. That's lifetime access and no subscription. You get 214 lessons, 20 hours of practical guidance, 27 PDUs and SEUs, and every video now includes an AI Agile coach, so you can ask questions as you learn. Click the link on the screen or in the description to learn more. You want a team to get into a regular rhythm. If they're doing 1-week sprints, for example, after a while, they don't even think about it. They come into the office on Monday knowing that is sprint planning day, and that Friday will be for review, retrospective, and releasing the product. The same idea applies with 2, 3, or 4-week sprints. The sense of rhythm is important. This means you don't want to change your sprint lengths all the time. When I first started doing Scrum, we started each planning meeting by deciding how long that sprint would be. We'd do a short sprint, 2 weeks, if we were working on small stuff that could be finished in that amount of time. We do a long sprint if we felt the need for a long time to complete the work of the new sprint. We even did a few 6-week sprints back then. We learned, of course, that 6 weeks was too long, but we also learned that changing lengths was a bad idea. We do a 4-week sprint, then a 2, then another 2, then a 3, a 6, a 2, and so on. We never got a sense of rhythm to our work until we settled on one length. This doesn't mean that whatever length you pick becomes a life sentence. When I say you shouldn't change sprint lengths, I mean don't bounce back and forth. Pick a length and stick with it until you feel like you have a good reason to make a change. You can change sprint lengths, but don't bounce around between different lengths.